Duncan goes in. It's hauled in by Arizona. And now Arizona on the break. Mitchell's shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hill against Lee. Passes it to Duncan. Terry with a screen on Hill. Screen by Duncan. No good from Lee.
Well, even for a guy not known for his ability to attack the rim, I mean, he's got to lay that one in.
Hill kicks to Johnson. Picked off in midair. Here's the break. Finished off the break.
That almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal. Like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
And here's Arizona now. Outside Hill. Here's 3-point. Calderon with it. Feeds to Gaines. The dish to Calderon. Williams passes to Dedmon. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Lawson. Here's Hill. It's on target from the high post. Hill's got his first points of the night.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him. Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
We've got Williams, and it's Gaines in at the 5. And for Arizona, Hill in at shooting guard. Williams is out there with Ewing, and it's Hollins in at the 3 at the power forward. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
You came for a show, and you got a show. What a first half we saw with a big lead being built early on.
And what a performance from Freak so far. You take him out of the equation, and this lead they have might not even exist. He's lived up to the hype in this one.
They've got Duncan, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for Arizona, Hill, he's in at the point. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at center, locking down the middle. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Gaines. The drive by Hill. Can't get it to go.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty. On that shot by a large amount.
The turnaround. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jayhawks. The drive by Hill. There's the 3. Here's Mitchell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mitchell's got 10.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
It's stolen by Hill. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for the Jayhawks.
A platoon swap here for Kansas.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Now here's Williams. He dishes it to Daniels. To the middle, inside runner. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Frazier.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Daniels dishes to Dedmon. Calderon in the corner. Daniels kicks to Frazier. Pass to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. The shot no good. Good D by Lawson. Now Hill. At the top of the key, Williams. Arizona with another miss. Kansas trails by 10. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers.
He's checked in for the Jayhawks. Duncan comes in for Jenkins. And Arizona also making a switch. Hill's checked in. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. And Kansas the other way now.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Gaines. The rebound by Johnson.
Very often, plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The feed to Hill. We've got 1:23 left in the second half. He used that pick to get in close. And Arizona leads by 13.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Shoots from 12. Lee against Hill. Lee goes in. It's hauled in by Arizona.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Arizona.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
If we can't get the ball in, we have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
.46 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Hill against Williams. Down low. And stolen by Hollins. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Hill. Buries it down low.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Williams against Hill. There's a screen. And Williams, here we go. And it's sent back by Hill. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. A free throw drops for Hill. Here's Williams. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hill. From deep three-point range, off target. So Arizona wins it. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Texas and Arizona.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns opening lineup. They've got Edwards, also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Dorton, and it's Ford in at the 4 spot. Here is Edwards. Pass to Ellis. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by Arizona. Poked away, out of bounds. Arizona takes possession.
Arizona ball.
And here's Arizona now. Hill passes to Hollis Jefferson. He feeds it to Lewis. Hill has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Johnson against Ellis. The pass to Edwards. Passes it to Turner. 13 feet away. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
And Doherty kicks to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. So Arizona will take it the other way. Outside Hill. And Johnson now top of the key. There's a good screen. Hollis Jefferson passes to Johnson. Lewis a screen on Ellis. And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Hill. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Arizona on D. Blair with it. Turner with a screen on Lawson. Here's Blair. And he uses the glass on the layup. Blair's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand. When you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hill left side. Williams up on top. Hollins kicks to Hill. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hill's got his third bucket of the night.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his men.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Hill in at shooting guard. Williams is out there with Ewing, and it's Hollins in at the 3 at the power forward. Now here's Richmond. Clock at 6. It's Rush outside. Hill pulls it in.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And for Texas, they've got Turner. Hudson is out there with Richmond, and it's Blair in at the 1.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Here's Rush. It's Richmond on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Texas needs to get off a shot. Rush from outside. It's hauled in by Arizona. Hill's got his third rebound tonight. Launches it. Another 3 for Arizona.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to free shots to get things working for them offensively. This play in the second half of this game, critical.
Taking a look at Arizona. Hill, he's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hill. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Turner. And it's Ellis, top of the key. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Ewing's checked in for Mitchell.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson against Ellis. He kicks it to Hudson. Doherty dishes to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Blair. That one rolling around and rims out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here is Hill. Lewis sets the pick for Hill. Back to Lewis. It's deflected. Blair against Hill. Now here's Blair. Tight defense on him. And Doherty kicks to Blair. It's Ellis on the wing. He dishes it to Hudson. From 10 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Hudson's got his first 2 points.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them.
And Arizona with some changes. Roberts is checked in for
Rotate
Lewis,
over
and it's
make your
Carter in for
presence
Johnson.
felt. Quit being so soft.
Now here's Davis. Feeds it to Ward. They set the pick.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay
Longhorns
down.
shooting their first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the Wildcats.
And Arizona making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Texas making a change here as well. Edwards is checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Davis. The screen. Edwards passes to Davis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the Wildcats.